What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. I'm your host, Mr. Backwoods. Today, we are finally going to start our first project on the property. I appreciate you guys being patient with the intro videos. I know we did get to set up the little baby chickens, which was fun, but now we actually get to jump into the real action. So I appreciate you guys for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's jump right into the action. Alright, you guys, welcome back. I'm pretty stoked about this, very excited, as this will be the first actual in-depth project we'll be doing on the property. Today, we'll be doing underpinning and building steps for my new shed. We got it about 7-8 months ago. I just threw up some temporary cinder block steps for the time being, and it is time to make a change. So we're going to be doing underpinning, some nice wooden steps on the front, and we will be staining everything a nice gray stain. And I'm pretty excited about it. I hope it turns out gorgeous. So you guys come along and let's see what we can do. Alright, we are about to start staining these boards. Again, these boards will all be for the underpinning. I'm going to do what they call a board and batten style underpinning. So it's essentially boards next to one another with a small board to cover the gaps in between. And once this is all stained and installed, I think it'll look fantastic. Also, I'm trying a new method of staining. So I came across this on none other than good old YouTube. So I would typically do either a cloth and wipe the stain in, or of course brush the stain. They even have foam brushes and things like that. But I seen this on YouTube and I wanted to give it a try. If we can spray this stuff on, I feel like that's going to be super easy and super fast. So let's give it a try. We got our bottle filled up. We're about to try this for the first time. Let's see how it does. I'm hoping it lays down pretty nice and even and gives us a really good look. So let's see what she'll do. Alright, looks pretty good. I'm going to try a couple of spots to just kind of rub it in and see what outcome we get from that. Oh yeah, so I think that's what I'm going to do, is just rub off the excess, make sure it's nice and even. It was a little darker than I was thinking, but we're going to run with it and make it work. Kind of work that stain into the wood pretty good there. And we just have to do this, I don't know, 27 more times. So we may do some time lapse for you guys and get these things stained up, set them to the side to dry while we go start on a few other things down at the shed. Had to go grab another rag as you can see, yeah, my other one got pretty stained up. Get rid of all this sawdust. Alright, you guys, as you will see, we got all of the boards stained. It turned out quite a bit darker, but I think the end result will be fantastic, so we are going to roll with it. Now we're going to head down to the shed and get started on the steps. Alright, you guys, as you can see, we're down here at the new shed. We're going to get started on building these steps, and then we will do the underpinning around the steps. So, as you see, we got these makeshift steps here, just some old cinder blocks I had laying around the property. So I am going to get those out of the way so we can start building the new wooden steps. These are going to be 4 foot on center. It is a 6 foot wide door opening with both doors combined. I do not need 6 foot steps. We rarely use this building, only for storage. So we're going to do 4 foot wide steps, and those will be plenty good for our needs. Let's get these blocks out of the way and we can get started. Alright, y'all, as you can see, it's become slightly overgrown around the shed here, so we're going to hit it with the weed eater real quick and knock this stuff down. Alright, y'all, we're going to do a bit of a dry fit with these stringers. I'm going to try to get them in place. The ground is not level at all, so I got a feeling I'm going to have to put a cap block on this side to bring it up a bit, but let's see what we can do with it. Make sure you leave enough space for your top step. So we got a 2x10. Need to leave about 2 inches up there for it to have space for the step. Grab the other stringer. And so this is the side that I'm gonna have to bring up. As you can see, it's quite significantly lower. So let's grab a piece of cap block. We're going to see if this will make up the difference. And then, of course, we will check for level. Alright, that looks pretty good. We're going to check for level and then see what we got. Alright, you guys, we have got our 2x10 right here. We're going to cut it in half. It is an 8 foot piece. We are going to do 4 foot steps. So let's measure this bad boy out to 4 feet. Get us a mark. Alright, so I got the stringers dry fitted. They are very much level. So the next step I'm going to do is actually get up underneath the shed, and I'm going to drive some really long screws to secure the stringers to the actual building itself. I am using treated wood here. That is an absolute must. These are making ground contact. They will be out in the weather. I will most likely stain these as well, the same color as the underpinning itself, but treated is a must. I cannot emphasize that enough. If you want it to last, go ahead and spend a few more bucks, get treated wood. Now, let's jump over and get these things attached to the building. Alright, since we got everything nice and level, we're going to go ahead and tack these in place with a couple of screws on this side, and then I will jump underneath and we will put some 4-inch screws from the back side so that she'll really stay in place. That'll hold it for now. Alright, I'm up under the shed. We're going to drive some screws through the back side to really secure these stringers and make sure they're not going to go anywhere in the future. As you see, I have some 4-inch screws. They are quite beefy, so they shouldn't have a problem holding these things in place. Go to the next one. Alright, it is a wee bit tighter on this side. Like I say, this building is on a bit of a slope. So, we're going to try to get this screw in on this side, and we will be good to go. She is quite secure now. Alright, got everything square, true, and level. So now we're going to just check for the overhang so it's equal on each side. Go ahead and get this top step screwed in, and then we'll continue with the second and the third. Looks good. let's go ahead and get the second step in place. Looks pretty good. Alright, we are going to cut the third and final step. Got to have a 4-foot piece, and then the steps will be pretty well complete. Like I said, we might come back later and throw some stain on it to match the underpinning, but for all intents and purposes, the steps will be finished. Alright, as you can see, we got the steps finished up. They're nice and level. They're quite sturdy, and I'm very pleased with them. We could have done 6-foot steps, but as little as we go in and out of this building, I didn't think that was necessary. 4-foot will do just fine for our needs. We only use this shed for storage, and we're not going in and out of it that often. But let's give them a quick test run and see what you guys think. So as you can see, they're quite sturdy, and like I say, they will do fantastic for the purpose that we need. And I think we're going to go ahead and cut this video right here. It's taken me most of the day to do all that staining, get these steps built. So what I'm going to do is cut this video into 2 parts, and we're going to do the underpinning tomorrow as a part 2 of this same video. So you guys stay tuned. Thanks for watching. Be sure to go ahead and like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can see all new content as it comes out. Much love, you guys, and thanks so much for watching.